Everybody, Ben Fadden here. The San Diego Padres have claimed reliever Sean Poppen off of waivers from the Arizona Diamondbacks. That came down earlier today. The San Diego Padres 40-man roster now sits at 34 players. Sean Poppen, he's not Kodai Senga, he's not Carlos Rodon, but this adds another potential arm to that Padres bullpen. I don't even know if this is a guy that's going to be in the Padres bullpen come opening day, but I think he's a candidate to be one of the last pitchers in the bullpen, I would think, along with Suarez and Hader. Obviously, they're in the bullpen. They're not one of the last guys, but along with that reliever group, Tim Hill, seems like Stammen's going to come back, according to, I think it was Ken Rosenthal. You have Morejon still in there, right? Like there's some arms there that are already in the bullpen. This could be kind of like a Niebla project. Poppin, he had a 4.40 ERA in 2022, so that is definitely not like eye popping or anything like that. If you look at his career ERA, that's not eye popping either. I think Kevin Acee tweeted out today that it's like 5.50. But when you dive a little bit deeper into the numbers, what I see is someone that could be like a Tim Hill type guy, Tim Hill role, but from the right side. Tim Hill's obviously a lefty. He has better numbers when facing left-handed pitcher or left-handed hitters than right-handed hitters. That's the same thing for the right-hander Sean Poppen here. They've already added him to the depth chart. Maybe Ryan Weathers is another option in the bullpen. Drew Pomerantz, who knows if he's going to stay healthy. But like Ray Kerr is another option that might be fighting with Sean Poppen for a spot. You got Nabil Chrismat, Luis Garcia. So there's guys. Jose Castillo, hopefully we'll see him at some point in 2023. I mean, I want to see him in the big leagues at some point. Sean Poppen against righties in 2022. Again, it's a small sample size against righties, 28 games. They hit 236 off of him with a 715 OPS. Against lefties hit 333 off of him with an OPS of 1,081. Like, that's a big difference. 715 OPS against righties, 1,081 OPS against lefties. So this guy is definitely better against righties. He's a slider. His fastball sits around 95. I think he has a changeup as well. He might have another pitch. Curveball, I think, is what it is. So, I mean, don't know a whole lot about him. That's kind of the small, I guess, scouting report on him, some research that I've done. Coming from the Arizona Diamondbacks, let me look real quick at his full numbers, like every year. 22 strikeouts this past year. Doesn't strike out a ton of guys. His whip in 2023 is projected to be 1.333 according to Baseball Reference. Projected to have a 4.07 ERA. So kind of have a similar year that he did this past season, but hopefully those numbers are changed and they improve with Ruben Niebla being able to work with him. Now, he did have Brent Strom working with him in Arizona, and Brent Strom is one of the best pitching coaches, arguably the best pitching coach in baseball. If you talk to people that know the game, and I personally have family friends of Brent Strom, and they speak very well of him. So but in the baseball industry, like Strom is huge, in the pitching area. So if Strom couldn't help him, I don't know. We'll see if Ruben Niebla can. This is the most innings that he's pitched in his big league career, 28.2 innings. So not a whole. It's not a big sample size, definitely. But 2019, he pitched with Minnesota. Looks like he had a 7.56 ERA in 4 games in the big leagues, 6 games in 2020, 4.70 ERA. 2021 split time between the Pirates and the Rays. So he's been going around. That his ERA was over 5 in that year, and then this past year 4.40 ERA. So not great. We'll see what Ruben can do. I mean, that's pretty much my takeaway. Like, don't really know a whole lot about him, but it's another arm, another guy that we'll see in those spring training games on Valley Sports San Diego. So that's the news for right now. Winter meetings starting on Monday, kind of on Sunday, but it really starts on Monday. Stay tuned for that content. All right. See you, everybody. Go Padres.